Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you all so much for joining me here today for a new pick a card reading. For those of you that are new to my channel, welcome in. My name is Melissa, and today's topic is going to be kind of a new version of our How Do They Feel About You Blunt AF reading. What we're going to be doing today is looking into how your person feels versus their actions. So this was a topic that was requested by one of my subscribers, and I thought that this was actually a really great idea for us, because a lot of times when you guys are coming to these readings, it's because you're trying to better understand your relationship with a person. You're trying to better understand why they might be behaving the way that they are. And so I think it can be really insightful for us to look into how someone feels and how this might be driving their current behavior toward you. A lot of times when there's confusion in relationships, it tends to be because someone's actions and their words are not in alignment. So I'm hopeful that this reading will be able to bring you guys the clarity that you need. As always, this is going to be a blunt reading with love. So please be open to receiving messages that might be positive, negative, or indifferent with regard to how this person is feeling about you. And keep in mind that this is a general reading, so not every message found within may be specifically for you. So just use your intuition. You know your situation best. Take what resonates with you, leave behind anything that doesn't. And if you do want to book a personal reading, all the details on how you can do so are linked in the description box down below. All right, so let's go ahead and get into our deck selection for tonight's reading. So starting here on the left, I have deck number 1. This is going to be the Wild Unknown Tarot, and we're working with a pyrite cluster stone in this pile. For group number 2, we have the Star Spinner Tarot, and we are going to be working with this beautiful selenite, or this is a satin spar crystal. And then for pile number 3, we have the Everyday Witch Tarot, and we're going to be working with this gorgeous labradorite. It's got beautiful purple flash in it. So let's go ahead and take a deep breath. Think about your person, their actions versus their feelings. Go ahead and select the deck or crystal you're feeling the most intuitively connected to, really choosing with your gut instincts versus your eyesight. Once you've made that selection, you can scroll down to the description box where you will find the timestamp that will skip you straight away to your chosen pile. I'll see y'all there. Hello there, group 1. If you guys picked the Wild Unknown Tarot with the beautiful pyrite stone, then you found your way to your reading. We are going to kick off today's reading by using this oracle deck. Actually, I'm going to work with 2 oracle decks to first channel this person's position overall as it pertains to this connection. Then we'll dive into the comparison of their feelings versus their actions. So let's go ahead and jump right in. So for group number 1, what is this person they're inquiring about? What is their current position as it pertains to this relationship? I'm definitely getting a lot of chemistry with this person. I feel like there's a lot, like a strong, I feel like there's a strong physical attraction in this connection. Let's go ahead and see though. Just like immediately when I started shuffling, I started feeling that. So let's see how they're feeling. What's their current position? Okay. Okay, so we've got the barrier and then we've got awakening. I'm going to pull one more from the Chakra deck just to get some more insight here. But what I feel right now, this person feels, their current position right now is that there's a blockage here with that barrier. This can kind of be like them putting up a wall for some of you. For others, I do feel that they believe that you've put up a wall. In fact, for those of you that have put up a wall with this person, or maybe set a boundary, or maybe made things a little bit less easy for them is what I'm getting, this has actually pushed them into an awakening. This has kind of pushed them to become a little bit more self-aware of their behavior, okay? For others of you guys, if this is this person putting up a wall, The reason why is because they're going through an awakening, right? Like there's kind of like something else in their life right now that seems to be drawing their attention away, and it's forcing them to kind of look a little bit more closely again at their behavior or something in their life. So the good news here is like awakening usually means someone is growing, right? So even if we're not in communication with them, this definitely feels like there's an element of healing or self-work that's going on here. So from the chakra deck, we have the crown chakra. It says peace and stillness, the answer will be revealed. Okay, yeah, this makes a lot of sense. So it definitely feels as though this person is in a position right now where they're looking for answers. They're trying to understand something about either this connection or themselves a little bit better. So again, awakening is usually a good thing, right? Because when we're awakened, it means we're a lot more aware. And when we're more aware, we're able to make the necessary changes or change course or direction in a way that benefits us. So let's push these guys off to the side. And then we're going to get right into the tarot. Okay. So we're using the wild unknown to start off. And what we're going to do first, you guys, is we're going to channel their feelings, and then I'm going to channel their actions. And we're going to kind of keep everything on the screen as best as I can so that you guys can really see everything as clearly as possible and kind of, I don't know, make your own judgments and comparisons here. So starting off with this person's feelings toward my group 1 viewers. What are their feelings toward them or this connection, we'll say. How are they feeling about my group 1 viewers? It's like every time I get ready to pull a card, they get stuck on each other. So it's like, I definitely am getting that this person is, maybe they've put a little bit of a wall up right now. All right, so we've got a Mother of Swords in reverse for our first card coming out. How are they feeling? Wow, we have the World. Okay, yes, definitely awakening energy for sure. Closing out a chapter. And we have a Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Okay. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Swords. I'm going to pull one more card for feelings, and then we will kind of get into this here. So how is this person currently feeling about my group 1 viewers? They definitely have a lot of hurt feelings right now. So it kind of depends on the situation here, you guys. Like if you were someone, like maybe you broke up with them, you guys were in a romantic connection, they're definitely feeling a little tied up right now, a little heartbroken over what went on here. There it is. Didn't I tell you guys I was feeling chemistry? I love when that happens. Definitely romantic feelings are still lingering here for sure. But they're hurting right now with this Three of Swords. So whether this is having to do with you or something else in their life, because I do feel for some of you guys that chose this group that this person could potentially be healing from another relationship. But either way, the Three of Swords is talking about going through a period of heartbreak, that we're finally kind of realizing and reckoning with a harsh truth, something that's causing us a lot of pain in our lives, you know? And so that's kind of the undertone of how this person feels. So the cool thing is that there is a lot of physical chemistry here. This person is definitely attracted to you. But I feel like right now, again, they're focusing on trying to find peace. They're trying to find answers. There's a need to heal from this heartbreak. And I think that this heartbreak, this harsh truth that this person is reckoning with, it really did push them into this space of awakening. So how do they feel? Starting off here with our Mother of Swords reversed. For some of you guys, I definitely think that there was a blunt, harsh truth that was delivered to this person, and they might be seeing you in this light a little bit, that maybe you communicated something to them or communicated in a way that like didn't feel the nicest. This again can be talking about like that energy of putting up a wall, putting up a barrier, blocking them, something like that. There's definitely kind of a little bit of a feeling I'm getting of them not having the access to communicate with you in the way that they might like to. I don't know why I'm getting that, but I am. And they know here with this World card reverse that like this cycle of this connection is closed, right? There's something new and different that they're needing to do about this connection. So the World is like usually when we feel like we've closed out a chapter, we've closed out a cycle, And now it's time to start a new journey. You know, right after the world, we start the cycle over with the Fool card, the 0, right? So there's definitely the sense that this person is aware of the fact that like something is ending with regard to this connection, or ending with regard to the dynamics at play in this connection. And now it's like there's a need here to make a decision maybe about where to go next. I also think for a lot of you guys with the world being here, that this person, you know, again, they feel a lot of chemistry. There's a lot of like sexual chemistry this person feels. They're very attracted to you. I do think for a lot of them, a lot of you guys, like this person is feeling like you're kind of like that ultimate partner in a lot of ways, that you would be like the completion that they were looking for when it comes to romantic love. But I do think with this Wheel of Fortune reverse that there's something here about the timing for this person that's not quite right. I think this person is feeling right now that they have fallen on bad luck with regard to this connection. The timing's not right. They're dealing with other things in their life, perhaps for some of them. So it kind of feels like there's just something like this energy of almost like hitting a rock bottom, where it's like, it's not the opportune time is what I feel. So I'm going to pull one more card for feelings, then we'll transition into their actions. So let's just get one more card here for their feelings. How does this person feel right now? They're definitely really, you guys, I keep feeling like they're really attracted to you. And maybe that's part of this awakening, is like learning that you're more than just physical, you know? Yes. What was I saying about the World card? This person sees you as an ideal partner. Like they definitely see the value in you, the value in this connection. We have marriage material, right? Those are all really good signs to see. I love when that happens. But look here at the bottom, we have the screw. This is about kind of, I like how it calls it horizontal jogging, where it's like, I'm gonna kind of try to escape out of that. So it's like one of you guys in this connection, either you have like kind of given them the shaft right now, or they're giving you the shaft right now. But either way, whoever's doing it to who, I think that the message here is the same. It's like this person is going through a period of waking up here. So I want to take a look and see what their actions are looking like here, coming into the near future, or maybe even currently. We'll just kind of keep it open, because for some of you guys, you might still be connecting with this person. So we'll take a look at kind of like current to near future actions and kind of compare to the feelings that we're seeing here. So what are their actions, Spirit? It's interesting. I'm seeing that Chariot card reverse. I'm curious to see if that's going to come out, because that's kind of the vibe I'm getting, like lack of direction right now. Let's see. All right, so we've got a 9 of Wands coming up first. What are their actions? Page of Cups reversed. Six of Swords with the King of Wands at the bottom. So this person might come across a little bit like, because remember guys, they're feeling heartbroken. They're hurt right now with that 3 of Swords that was reversed. So in their actions, this person may not quite show that with the King of Wands. There's probably a little bit of this energy of like putting up a front, or kind of trying to be like super masculine, or maybe even a little bit of their ego in a way, as like protecting them. There's that sexual attraction again. Yeah, so it's like, I feel like this person kind of comes across a little bit like, when I'm looking at the way this snake is kind of poised, like this position that when this snake is in, and they're on the defensive a little bit. So I'm kind of getting an energy of this person being a little bit defensive, or their ego is kind of like their shield in a sense. So they definitely don't seem like someone that's ready to be vulnerable and speak their feelings, that's for sure. Let's get a couple more cards for actions, and then we'll get into the interpretation. But I am kind of seeing like some ups and downs. And I am kind of, hold on, let's see, before I speak too much. We have respect. Okay, and look at this, maturity. Always a good sign to see those things, right? All right, what are their actions? Oh my God, why am I not surprised to see that? Yeah, I mean, I hate to say it like this, but this is like the typical like wounded ego kind of vibe where it's like this person has their feelings hurt from something that happened in this connection or someone else. And so the way that they're behaving is they're being a player. You know what I mean? Like that's what this is about, like playing the field. But here's the thing, guys, like even though this person is showing up here as keeping their options open, seeing other people, maybe playing a little bit of games, remember that this is coming from a place of feeling hurt, okay? I feel like this person, I don't know I would love to know what happened in this connection because I do feel like some of you guys said something to them and they're like really butthurt about it. I don't know why. That's just what I get with this like defensive energy of the King of Wands. So I definitely feel that this person, they have a lot of respect for you. And with the Six of Swords here, this is a good sign that like they're wanting peace, right? They're wanting peace. They're wanting things to feel calm and smooth and like easy with you, which wanting it to be easy, we can look at that as either a good thing or a bad thing, right? I think it's a good thing in the sense that they want peace, right, in the connection, but it's maybe a negative thing if they're expecting things to just be so easy for them when maybe they've done wrong and they need to account for some of their behavior, right? Take accountability for some of their behavior. I see this person though, in terms of their actions, it's like a lot of energy here of paranoia and maybe blocked communication here. You know, the Nine of Wands is telling me that coming into the near future here, this person is going to come across maybe a little bit guarded, maybe a little bit paranoid, maybe a little bit mistrustful of you. And when it comes to the communication piece with the Page of Cups reversed, again, I'm seeing hurt feelings. Like this is a childish energy of like, you hurt my feelings. Like, not to say it's not valid, right? But it's kind of like when you have a crush and the crush like doesn't like you back, like that type of energy. Like there's a feeling of rejection here, I think. So when it comes to the way that they're communicating with you in the near future, it's coming across very hesitant here. So with the Six of Swords coming up, I'm almost feeling like this person might be temporarily moving on from this connection out of respect for you, because I do think that they still are keeping their options open. And I think that whatever happened in this relationship has pushed this person into an awakening where they're doing a lot of self-reflection here and needing to learn and grow and heal from a few things. And also here at the bottom of this deck, the deck I was shuffling in the beginning, we also have release, which would kind of align with that Six of Swords of kind of letting this go. And it doesn't mean that they're letting it go forever, but it definitely means for right now, to me, it feels like this person is wanting to move on. So let's close it out with one or two of these little Lovers Oracle cards just to see what other messages you guys need to know. I'm not pulling the message cards today. I just didn't feel like it. I don't know why. So we're going to go with these. Just see what you, my viewer, like what else you may need to know about this relationship at this time. Okay, so that flew right out. And, you know, it definitely seems like this person has a lot of love for you, but I'm also getting a little bit of a possessive energy from this card. I have to be honest. Like, and that would make a little bit of sense with what we saw with this King of Wands. You know, this is the type of guy that's like, you know, they're all about their woman, you know, there's nothing wrong with that. But I do see a little bit of possessiveness here. So we've got friendship. This says nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship and your love life will dramatically improve. So I feel like the closing message here for you guys, group one, is to, when you're connecting with this person, maybe focus on more of the foundation of this relationship first. Focus on the friendship, right? Because whether they're heartbroken because of you or something else that's been going on in their life, this person, I think, needs stable connections is what I feel. They're needing that. If that's something that you want to give. It seems like kind of focusing on friendship and keeping things more light or casual, or really connecting with someone on a deeper level is needed here, because all of those feelings I was feeling when I was channeling this person's energy were very chemistry focused, right? I was feeling a lot in my sacral, like this person definitely is attracted to you physically. So I think it's important here that we focus this relationship more on the substance than the physical. And maybe that's a message for them and not for you, but that's just what I'm feeling here. All right, guys. So we are going to go ahead and close this reading out, but this was really fun. I would love to hear from you in the comments how this resonates with your situation. So please let me know. If you're not already subscribed, please do so. It really helps me to grow my channel, and I will see you all in a new reading really soon. Bye. Hey there, group number 2. If you guys picked out the Star Spinner Tarot with the little satin spar selenite crystal, we're going to go ahead and jump right into your reading. So, like I always do with these readings, I'm going to begin by channeling this person's current position, kind of where they stand energetically with regard to this connection. I'm going to use a couple oracle decks for this. Then we'll get into the tarot, where we're going to channel their feelings versus their actions. So let's go ahead and see. So for group number 2, let's see, where does our person stand right now with regard to this relationship? I'm feeling a lot of physical attraction that this person has for you. It's kind of feeling similar to what the energy I was channeling in group 1. Not quite as intense, but it's there. All right, so we've got the energy of family. We have shadow work with unawakened at the bottom. So this person is going through something right now. So where do they stand? Let me pull one more card here. I feel like they feel a little harder for me to tap into right now because I don't know why, but you know, shadow work typically indicates somebody that is kind of facing the shadow sides of themselves, you guys. So like there's some sort of a trait or pattern that this person is like reckoning with right now in their life. It might be something that's a little bit unhealthy. Sorry guys, it's like storming really loud outside, so I got a little distracted. But yeah, it's like the shadow work is telling me that there's some sort of unhealthy pattern or behavior or trait that this person is working on exploring right now. Like they're coming into kind of like reckoning with this. And with unawakened coming in at the bottom of the deck, I don't know if this person is fully aware of like the trait yet. They're just not feeling good is what I think. Let's see, what else do we get here for this person? Here we go, the heart chakra. This says self-love. You can only love others as much as you love yourself. So this is a heart issue. This is like a heart chakra issue. This is about their self-esteem, their self-love. And it's interesting that we have the energy of family here. I think that's kind of throwing me off a little bit, but where they stand, what I'm getting from this is that this person sees you as family. So they see you as someone that's in their life with a sense of permanency. So for some of you guys, you may actually have a family with this person. For others of you, this might just be a long-standing connection that you've known this person maybe since childhood. But there's something foundational about this relationship. And there is love here. Like I do feel that this person has a lot of love for you. They have emotion toward this connection. But I think this person, like there is something that I keep getting about like a behavior or a pattern or some sort of like a toxic trait that's pushing this person, like your person's being pushed to face this right now. Whatever it is, the trait or whatever it is, it's like, it's almost like self-deprecating in a way. Like it's something that is coming from a place of them not really loving themselves. And that's kind of how a lot of these like quote unquote things are. So this is interesting. They are definitely wanting to focus on healing though. Like self-love is being highlighted with this person. So there is some level of awareness to this, even though we do have the unawakened here at the bottom. So let's go ahead and we're going to transition into their feelings first, and then we'll go into their actions. So, oh shoot. Okay. Let's go ahead and see for group 2 what their feelings are right now with regard to this relationship and to my pile 2 viewers. So their feelings. We've got a 7 of Pentacles in reverse. I'm sorry, that's an 8 of Pentacles, excuse me. We have a King of Swords. It's so funny. I wish I would have said it because I was getting I was getting Gemini specifically. I gotta just say it when I feel it. Okay, and then we've got an Ace of Cups in reverse for feelings. Okay. Bottom of the deck, there it is, the Devil. That makes a lot of sense. That's that shadow work. So there is definitely something with this person that they're dealing with right now that is toxic, okay? I think, though, for some of you guys, like, so the Devil card, it's interesting this is coming up within family. So I'm getting a couple things here. I know we're talking about their feelings here, but I think this is a relevant message to their position in this connection. And, you know, the Devil card can talk about addictions. It can talk about toxic relationships, toxic dynamics in relationships. It also talks about kind of that over-dependent energy in relationships. I think the word people use a lot is codependency, but I've been learning from my favorite psychologist on YouTube, Dr. Kirk on Psychology in Seattle, that the proper word isn't really codependent, it's dependency. Codependency talks about I think alcoholic pattern, like relationships, if that makes sense. So maybe for some of you, this person struggles with alcohol, that could be a thing, codependency. But either way, check out Dr. Kirk's channel for more. But yeah, there is definitely a sense of this person maybe having an unhealthy attachment to you, or just an unhealthy attachment to their relationships in general. Like, this is sort of a behavior of like latching on to someone in an unhealthy way for support, because it's like they don't feel like they can stand alone and support themselves emotionally, physically, financially, whatever it is. And you see how we have all of these people here in chains, right? So it's like this feeling of not really being able to get out of it. But you can get out of it. You just have to be able to face whatever it is and heal it, right? I definitely think this person is a little bit obsessed with you guys. They're obsessed with you in a way. I think they're obsessed. I think that they think about you a lot. They might have obsessive thoughts about this connection, especially with that King of Swords coming up here, being the king that is more about thoughts. Let's continue here, and then I'll get into more. How are they feeling? But I definitely think with that King of Swords that they are trying to come to a place of thinking a little bit more logically about this relationship, if that's something they've struggled with in the past. Yeah, so we've got healing coming up here with differences here at the bottom of the deck. So there could have been a recent disagreement here between you and this person. Let's get another one. We have gratuity and sweetheart. So it's like there is still love and there is still care in this connection. what I feel is that this person right now, in terms of their feelings, is that they are trying to raise their vibration a little bit. They're trying to be a little bit more positive. They're trying to work on gratitude. I do feel like this person sees you as like this ultimate achievement type of a partner, right? Like, I just don't know that they're really in the position to really like be able to almost be on the same level as you, you know, because this person really sees you guys as being very high vibe, very high vibrational, high frequency. Like, they see you as being very like abundant, and they do feel when they're with you, I feel like you raise their vibration. You make them feel good. You make them feel better about the negative stuff they have going on inside that they're still needing to face, right? So that definitely makes sense with that Devil card, because there is sort of this energy of them kind of latching onto you for this high that you give them in a way. But what I see from them right now is like with the Eight of Pentacles reversed, this person is wanting things to feel easy, you know, and that makes a lot of sense with the Unawakened here at the bottom of the deck, because if they wanted things to feel like they don't want to have to face it, is what I feel. It's like they don't want to face the shadow work altogether. They're not ready to wake up and deal with the problem, you know? So it's like they're wanting to take the easy way out with regard to this connection. And they are in a place of feeling, you know, with Ace of Cups reverse, there's definitely a realization here that there's a lack of fulfillment, a lack of emotional fulfillment, feeling drained, feeling depleted. You know, I think that they really do rely on you guys to give them that emotional fulfillment in a way. Because this person is very logical. I think they have a hard time, like, feeling their feelings. And that can be why I'm having such a hard time, like, really tapping into their energy right now, to be honest. Okay. I'm going to keep going into their actions and just kind of see what else we can get. Maybe this will help bring some of these messages together. So for group 2, tell us about their current or near future actions with regard to this connection. So we've got the Magician reversed, the Empress reversed. We have an Eight of Swords. Judgment card at the bottom. So you guys see there, it's like there is a certain level of awareness that they have to make a change here. But the Judgment card is about like reevaluating the situation and coming to a place where it's like, okay, am I going to listen to the call to deal with this? Right? Or am I going to keep myself stuck with this Eight of Swords? I'm not really seeing a lot of movement here, you guys. I've got to be honest. Like, I think this person they're continuing to like be blind to the things that they need to face. Especially with that Eight of Swords, how she's kind of blindfolded there with that red ribbon. And that's kind of what the Eight of Swords is all about, like being a victim of your own circumstances. We have support. I think that, see like how these hands are gripping each other? There's still this energy of them like needing you for support. But it's like they're not showing up as being able to provide you support. I feel like this is about them seeking support from you more than anything. Let's get another card here. For their actions. Woo! Sorry, guys. I'm going to try that again. They may want to gift you something because that one popped out, but I'm going to see if it comes out again. We have cool with whatever. Yeah. No, you guys, this person is not. I feel like their actions are, if you're willing to give them support, they're going to take it, because that's kind of their energy with that devil card. It's like they're grateful for whatever you're willing to give. They soak it up. They love it. But this person is not willing to put in the effort to reciprocate that right now. They're just in a very blah, chill energy. Like, they don't want a commitment. They want things to be really casual. They're kind of a victim of their own circumstances. They're not really like showing as wanting to take the blindfold off and really see the situation for what it actually is, see their own issues for what they actually are. Magician reverse with the Empress reverse. These are blocked energies here, but the Magician reverse is kind of like reverse manifestation. It's like this person may try to get your attention. They may try to attract you in, but they're going to go about it in a way that doesn't get them exactly what they want. It's like self-sabotaging in a way. So it's like, even though this person might want deep down like love and closeness with you or whatever, like a reciprocal relationship, it's like until they do the self-love work that they need to do and become emotionally independent on their own, when they manifest you back in, they're just going to keep getting the same result. I think this person might potentially try to like with this Magician reverse, this is also like a very manipulative energy of like the shadow side of the Magician, where it's like they'll say whatever they need to say to get what they want, is the vibe that I'm getting for some out there. But with the Empress reverse, there's definitely like this feeling of, you know, emotional detachment, not really being able to nurture this connection in any way. It's interesting. What I really see, you guys, with this person is that they have a lot of shadow work they need to do. They need to work on their self-love. You know, they can't just expect this family unit to appear out of thin air. Like, they have to be willing to put in the effort and energy to get it there. And they have to be willing to, you know, it's sad to see this cool with whatever, because it's like this person, I feel like first and foremost needs to commit to themselves, you know? They need to commit to themselves and work on their shadow work. Face this part of their personality that is creating the circumstances that they keep manifesting. So we're going to go ahead and close this out, group 2, with one of these Lovers Oracle messages, just to see if there's anything else that you guys should know about this relationship moving forward. Okay, we have this one flying out. This says, imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities for your life. So I think that's a pretty clear message that maybe it's time to let this go for now, because it feels like there could be something a little bit better for you guys out there. And it's important to create space for the things that you want, right? If this person doesn't really seem like they're able to quite give you what it is that you want, and it's not anything you guys are doing wrong. I feel like it's more this person and the issues they have to work within themselves. You know, you are showing for them as being this high vibrational, like magical manifester. And I feel like if you guys kind of switch up your mindset here a little bit around love and relationships, you're going to be able to attract someone in like that, and open yourself up to receiving it. So it might be time to think about, like, I don't know, maybe detaching from this person a little bit energetically, physically, emotionally, if you can, because it seems like Spirit is trying to highlight for you that there's new opportunities that are waiting to find you in love. So we are going to go ahead and close it out there, group number 2, but thank you so much for joining me for today's reading. Please comment below. Let me know how it resonated. I feel like I was all over the place with this reading. Are they really this hard to communicate with? Because I was having a really hard time tapping into them. So there's that. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye. Hey there, group number 3. If you guys picked out this beautiful Labradorite heart and the Everyday Witch Tarot, we are going to go ahead and get into your reading. And I'm going to begin with channeling this person's position, current position as it pertains to this connection, with just a couple of oracle decks. So just kind of like we do in our readings, like I like to kind of see where they stand right now energetically. Then we'll transition into the tarot to get a look at their feelings and their actions. So where do they currently stand with regard to this connection? Okay, so the big dreams flew out. I think I want to, I'm going to take that one back in just because too many fell out. Let's see if it comes back. If it's meant to come back out, it always will. So we've got ascending. We have regret with union at the bottom. So there's definitely a desire here to be in union with you, I would say, if you're not. This person, I feel, is trying to move on from some decision that they've made that they regret. I think they're finally like maybe waking up a little bit with ascending, because ascension is kind of about like leveling up a little bit spiritually, like becoming a little bit more aware of yourself and of the connection and maybe some things that went down in the connection. And I think as this person has moved through an ascension, I feel like they are realizing that they made some mistakes with regard to this connection in the past. Let's get one more of these chakra cards. We've got forgiveness, the heart chakra. This says you'll find freedom in forgiveness. So this person is working on, so where they stand has to do with healing from the past is what I feel. This person is needing to work on either forgiving themselves for a decision that they made in the past or their behavior in the past, or they need to work on forgiveness toward you. I feel like it's more focused on themselves though, because of the regret energy. It feels more like they feel like they made some decisions here that they wish that they didn't make. So always good to see ascension, right? Because it means that someone is growing and evolving and reflecting on their behavior, reflecting on the situation. I do think this person though is a little bit sad here about what happened. So let's go ahead. We're going to move into the tarot. I want to get into their feelings first. It's interesting, when I parted the deck, the first card that showed itself to me was the Three of Swords. So there's definitely some feelings of heartbreak that I think this person is moving through. Sadness, betrayal, just they're hurting. But I think through that hurt, they're becoming, you know, like I keep saying, a lot more aware, which is really a good thing, you know. Let's see, how do they feel? So the first card we have falling out is the Three of Swords. Okay, we get the point. They're heartbroken. This person might be writing about you too. Maybe they journal. Maybe that's a way that they kind of reconcile their feelings. How do they feel? The Knight of Wands in reverse. The Magician in reverse. We have the Seven of Wands at the bottom. So this person, they feel a little bit like they're, like there's definitely this undertone of them feeling as though they need to defend themselves, that they're a little defensive right now, maybe put on the spot with regard to something in this connection, backed into a corner. It almost feels like there's a group of people like against them at this point. I don't know if that's true to your situation. Let's see. How do they feel? Guarded. Yeah. See, their wall is up. Mask, mystery at the bottom. So there's kind of this feeling of hiding their feelings for whatever reason. We have it's a plan. Okay. So we'll get to their actions in just a second, but I want to focus on their feelings for a minute here. So this person, you know, like I said, they definitely have a guard. Their wall is up a little bit here with guarded coming up. And they are still, you know, with the Three of Swords, there's definitely this energy of heartbreak. You know what I mean? Whatever happened in this connection, it's interesting too with this card. I always notice how the bed is empty. and you have this like box of chocolates here that's been stabbed. It definitely feels like some sort of like romantic situation gone wrong, or some sort of romantic gesture like gone wrong or not appreciated or something like that. But with the bed being empty, I always feel like someone left the other person. So either this person left you or you walked away from them. But like there's definitely hurt feelings. And because of these hurt feelings, it's definitely, with the Knight of Wands, it's kind of slowed this person down a little bit. It may have even kind of like extinguished any passion that they were really feeling toward this connection, any sort of passionate energy that they were channeling your way. It's slowed that down quite a bit for this person. I even feel just like I'm slowly talking, which is not normal for me. Like my energy feels low as I'm channeling their energy. And you know, with the Magician card reverse, it's like there's this feeling of just not feeling up to par, not really feeling like we have the skills here to create the desires that we want to create. So it's like, it's interesting because you have this, it's a plan. It's like, I feel like this person wants to see you. I feel like they want to set a date to like hang out with you or make plans with you or solidify something with you in writing. But I don't know that they're feeling really up to it right now. There's such a lack of energy due to this heartbreak energy they're going through. And this could be, you know, this might have to do with you. It could have to do with someone else as well. But it's interesting with the Union card because it makes me feel like this is more having to do with your connection specifically. So let's channel their actions. So we're looking at their actions currently and coming into the near future. I'm curious to kind of see how their behavior may align with their feelings. Okay, wow. So we have the Tower for actions. That's okay. We have a Nine of Cups. And we have a Nine of Pentacles in reverse. That's interesting. The Seven of Cups at the bottom. I feel like this person is like, ugh. Okay, hold on. Yeah. One more. Sorry, guys. I know I'm being quiet. I'm just kind of channeling the energy. Okay. So we have what a catch for action. So what I feel, you guys, is that this person, in terms of their actions, I don't really like seeing some of these cards here for actions. And I really don't love seeing the Seven of Cups for actions because this is about having choices to make. You know, like this person, there's that King of Wands that this came up in group one. It's kind of like that more ego. Like this is not always a bad card to get at all, but especially with the Seven of Cups being here, it's like I feel like this person has options that they're choosing between right now when it comes to where they're spending their time, effort, and energy. Doesn't necessarily mean that they have options in like their love life specifically. In fact, I don't even feel like this person wants a relationship right now. They're coming across as being much more self-focused, but I do think that they have a lot going on in their life, and they have a lot of different either like friends or family or people or work. Like there's just a lot of things that they have their hands in right now. So their energy is coming across very scattered in terms of their actions coming into the future here. And I don't love seeing the Influence card here because this is telling me that they have other people in their ear about this relationship, and other people are influencing the way that they behave, okay? What I feel is that this person is, with what a catch, you know, to me, what I'm feeling is that this person is trying to improve their self-esteem in terms of their actions. It's like with this 9 of Cups and 9 of Pentacles reverse, it's like they're really in single mode. Like they want to just be by themselves. They're going to do whatever makes them feel the most personally, like emotionally fulfilled. The 9 of Cups is a beautiful energy, but it is a selfish energy. This is about, I want to do what I want, when I want, how I want, you know, in a way that brings me emotional fulfillment. And so that's kind of why I feel that they're more so focused on their self-esteem right now, kind of making themselves a better person individually. And with the 9 of Pentacles in reverse, I think that this person is maybe struggling with finances or their career. And so I think that they realize, like a part of me really feels like this person with the Union card is like, they're wanting to be they eventually want to be in a relationship, right? I feel like this is eventually what they're looking for, because there's this energy of like wanting to make themselves into this catch, like into this more maybe well-rounded or like better person who's marriage material or like relationship material. But there's something that they feel that they're lacking in terms of like support or in terms of like their, like I said, finances, careers. Like there's something here around their money that I feel like they're needing to work on coming into the near future. So when it comes to like what actions they're taking towards you, with the Tower card here, I almost feel like there's some sort of like shocking surprise or behavior that this person is like, or action that they're going to take that's going to kind of, it's going to make you really see them in a different light, okay? Like this is like even looking at the card, it's like this witch has just destroyed this tower and she's just like looking so confidently, like smirking about it, you know? So I don't know if the shocking realization is that maybe they come to you and they're like, I just want to be single, or whatever. But there's definitely something coming here where you're going to look at them differently. And I see them really in a place of wanting to focus more on themselves than on another person. But I do think eventually they want to be with someone. That's definitely something I'm getting for sure. But before they can do that, I think this person kind of feels like they need to come correct, you know, like, I'm going to clarify the Tower because I want to know what that is for their actions. And then we'll close this out. The King of Wands. There he is again. We have 10 of Wands reversed at the bottom, which is dropping something, letting go of a burden. You guys might have an encounter with this person or experience this person in a way that feels shocking. And the King of Wands is a king that is a little bit more, I would say like independent. And when this person is in their light energy, they can be a really loyal, faithful, committed partner with a lot of passion. But they would expect their partner to be on their level, right? When they're in the shadow energy, they can be a little bit ego-driven and kind of like a douchebag. I'm just going to keep it real. So I don't know, like I'm not really necessarily seeing that your person is a douchebag. Sorry for that word, but it's making me, with the Tower being here with that destructive energy, it's just kind of making me feel like they might have like you might just perceive them as being a little bit egotistical. And I think it's just because they're wanting to just focus on their own well-being right now. I don't know that it's really anything against you guys. It's like this person is really healing from something. And I think the good thing that we see here with the Ascension card is like, you know, they're growing, they're learning about themselves, they're healing from the past. Maybe this person in the past was showing up more as this Knight of Wands energy, which is more of like that passionate, like hit it and quit it, like sweep you off your feet and then I burn out in like 2 weeks, you know? And so maybe this person's ascension process is becoming and stepping more into their King of Wands, you know, leveling up a little bit, right? But I feel like in order to do that, they've got to get right with themselves first, both emotionally and physically, financially, right? So let's get one more of these cards just to close things out for you, pile 3, just to see if there's like Anything else that you should know about this connection as you move forward? Let's get one more shuffle here. Okay, so we have two flying out. I'm going to take this one first. So we've got sacred union, honor and treasure your relationship where it's truly sacred, okay? We have twin flames, your passion ignites, okay. So definitely a lot of messages here about being in union with this person, a lot of messages here about passion. You guys will have to let me know kind of like your situation with this person. Look at this here at the bottom of the deck. We have my beloved. Though we may be physically apart, spiritually we're always united. For love transcends space and time. Nothing is missing. So I don't know, like it definitely feels like you guys might be in separation from this person, but it just kind of feels like the energy I'm getting is that this person kind of needs some time to like work on themselves. That's kind of what I feel. So drop me a comment down below. Let me know how it resonates. Let me know your relationship with this person and what it's like or been like recently. If you're not already, please subscribe to the channel. It really helps me out a lot. And I'll see y'all in a new reading really soon. Bye.